athlean-x.com. A little bit whispering here today because I'm actually going behind the scenes. I'm going to show you the reason why I think maybe you're lacking the motivation to make changes to your body, to make changes to your lifestyle, to start adopting a fitness plan. For those that don't know, Jesse was an intern for me a while back. He's now a full-fledged employee. He's with me all the time, every day. So Jesse's here. He's actually in the other room. He's eating right now. You probably would imagine if he's working side by side with me, he's got to be eating something that's probably on the ATHLEAN-X Factor meal plan, right? Something ATHLEAN approved. Let's just take a look and see exactly how this actually works when you're here at ATHLEAN-X. So we're in the office. There's Charlie. Hey, Charlie, mascot, of course. And there's Jesse. What's up, Jesse?
What's up, Jesse?
Say hello to YouTube. You're on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
What you got going on there?
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears? What the hell are you doing with those things? Are you creating families of them?
I like to eat them by color.
Oh, nice. So he's eating gummy bears by color. Jesse, come in here, please. You're going to be on a YouTube video with me. He doesn't know, but now he does. So we're going to come right over here, get in position. And again, we're going to uncover the real source of why I think Jesse is eating gummy bears. Now, is this lacking the motivation to change? Because we're going to kind of reveal a few things that you probably didn't understand about Jesse. Jesse, and all the time, how long have you been working here with me?
Officially 3 months.
Officially 3 months, and before that, as an intern, months and months.
Yeah.
You've gotten some awesome workouts, I'm sure, in here, in the Xbox. Jesse has access to train right here every day in the Xbox. How many have you done in the time you've been here?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, means zero actually, guys. He actually, and maybe one. I think he got in here one time and did one workout in the Xbox. He has full access to it. He's got access to me sitting side by side with him. I'm willing to coach him. I'm willing to give him the advice. Guess what the issue is right now? The issue is that Jesse's not ready. And I know that a lot of people focus on me here on this channel because it is me that's always up here on camera. But by bringing in Jesse, I wanted to say, hey guys, don't always look at me and say, well, Jeff's got it all figured out. This is his lifestyle. This is what he does for a living. This is, of course we can't really do what he does. You can do what Jesse does though. That's for sure. And you can relate to what's going on here because I think there's a lot of things that you can draw from this. Jesse, tell me why you work out.
Isn't it obvious for the girls?
This kid's a comedian all the time. So for the girls, this is what he's got working with, unfortunately. So he needs to do something else. But, nice beard, by the way. But the idea is, for the girls, what else?
I don't want to get ripped. I don't want to get shredded. I don't want to get big.
Get big. All right, so he's named 3 things. In actuality, he's named about the same thing. Yes, they're 2 very different things. He wants to get more muscle definition. He wants to get more size. All of which is probable with the methods that I train him with. We all know we can do both. The idea here, though, is that Jesse's doing it, and he hasn't really uncovered the real reason why. Why do you want to get big? Why do you want to get ripped?
I want to look good.
He wants to look good. I don't think we're deep enough yet. Why do you want to look good? Why is it important to you to look good?
Because, I want to find someone that appreciates that, I guess.
Okay, now we're getting a little closer. So he doesn't want to just be a man whore. He wants to actually find someone worthwhile to be with. Great. But beyond that, what would it mean to you if somebody found you and appreciated you?
It'd mean the world to me.
I'm not trying to make you cry. This is not Barbara Walters here. But I mean, honestly, I want you to be honest because I think they're going to see the level that I want you to get to in order to uncover the real reason and probably the reason why you're not training.
Because I got picked on a lot when I was a kid because I was small. I was, way skinnier than everyone else, and that was, a source of teasing for a lot of people.
So now we're actually getting somewhere. Okay, so Jesse, because he was thin, he got picked on a lot. And what's happening now, probably, I'm going to fill in the blanks for you a little bit. People aren't necessarily going to pick on him anymore at his age, but he probably feels like they're still going to say stuff behind his back. They're still going to think things. Women are going to think he's too skinny, he's not my type, or whatever. So it's discouraging. And the fact of the matter is, maybe you just uncovered your real reason for training now. And maybe you'll have a different outlook on it going forward, but maybe you won't. But I can tell you this, concentrating on getting big, getting ripped, getting it without realizing what really is the motivation for you is going to probably hold you back. And the same reason why you're in there, down in those gummy bears all day long, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having gummy bears. You can eat gummy bears if you want, but you better be focusing on the rest of your nutrition. I know Jesse doesn't. And again, he spends every day with me. And he sees me eat the right way, but it hasn't really caught on with him yet because he hasn't identified what really matters to him. And I can tell you guys, I've had things that have motivated me and got me really lit the fire inside of me, and I'll tell you what they are right now. When I was a kid, you know what really first drove me to training? It was that it gave me a chance to spend time with my brother. You know, my brother and I, we were never not close, but we were 4 years apart, and we really didn't have a lot in common. But when I saw him start training, it gave me a reason to do the same things he was doing, spend some time with him, and talk the same language. And that was the only reason why I did it. And it did bring us together. And then from that point on, as I started to see results, I started to realize, you know, the same thing. I was skinny too, Jesse, and I wanted to do things that would actually make me more appealing and gain more self-confidence. And I started to do that. And then I wanted to do the same thing, and I wanted to get a girl. Well, I've got a beautiful girl. I'm married now. We have kids. I'm 41 years old. I want to be around for a long time for those kids, and I want to set a good example for them. I don't want to just exist here on earth as their father. I want to sort of dominate here on earth as their father. I want to be able to show up at their high school football game because I'm going to be a little bit older than most parents at that age. And I don't want to just be the old guy that's sitting in the stands in the corner, but the guy that can come and look good and just be Jeff Cavalier and not have to worry about people labeling me because of the fact that I've let myself go. So you have to find whatever the real motivator is for you. And I will tell you one other thing. Jesse has concussions. He's got a long history, medical history, long concussion after concussion after concussion, and that has laid him up a little bit. What has that done for you? What are some of the things that you can't do because of your concussions?
I can't play a single contact sport ever again.
Okay, how about in the weight room?
In the weight room, I have to be very limited with the amount of effort I exert because if I get a migraine, I could pass out.
And what else? Any specific exercises you can't do? Do you get dizzy in any types of movements?
I get dizzy with explosive movements. I get dizzy if I, sit up too quickly, move too quick.
So here's the next hurdle you want to get over, and I'll wrap this up this way. Stop focusing on what you can't do. You know, when you walk in the gym, if the first thing you think about is what I can't do, then that can't is going to get in the way of you ever doing what you're supposed to be able to do or what you can do. So for me, I don't have good knees. You guys have seen I have a nice, impressive 300-pound squat at best. Why? Because my knees kill me every time I go down to the ground. But you know what? I just don't squat that much. Instead, I find an alternative of what I can do. I can deadlift 500 pounds. That I can do. So that's what I focus on. If I let the can't get in the way of what I can do, I never figure out what I actually can do. So there's some things that you can't do. You can't train explosively, so you don't need to train explosively. At least not now. There's some things you can't necessarily load up heavy weights, but you can do body weight training. And it can actually serve as the foundation for building a good physique. We know you can build muscle with body weight. There's always a place that you can start, but if you're not mentally ready for it, then you're not going to get there. All right? So guys, do me a favor. Find the real reason why it is that you know you need to change. Because you haven't done it yet. If you're on the sidelines and you haven't started yet, I know you want to, but you haven't figured out the real reason. And for those that do train, don't ignore this video either. Find that real reason why you train. It will probably be very easily identifiable for you because you've already figured it out, and it drives you every single day. You get your ass out of bed, you get yourself to the gym, you train late at night, you train early in the morning, you do it for a reason. And whatever that reason is, that's what drives you, and that's what will continue to keep you working out and training long into your life because you know exactly what it is that's moving you in that direction. All right, guys, I hope you found a little bit of this revealing behind the scenes with Jesse to be helpful, at least to help you. And I'm not ever trying to embarrass Jesse. He's a great kid. And it will click for him one day. It's going to click for him, and he's going to wind up starting his training, and there'll be nobody that's ready to stop him, especially if he knows he's got me here to be able to guide him along that way when he's ready to allow me to. All right, guys, I'll be back here again in just a couple days with another new video. Meanwhile, let me know if you want to see more behind the scenes, if you want me to kind of open up the kimono for you. I'm glad to do that more often here on this channel. All right, guys, we'll be back here again real soon.
All right, I'm going to go do a couple curls.
Yeah, nice. See, this is bullshit, actually, by the way. See ya.